Hello, everybody, and welcome to this quick technology demonstration in how you can use Google Gemini to create design variations. In this case, a yellow couch. What is really nice with Google Gemini is everything takes place inside the chat, where you can also upload different images and then you tell it what you want, and it will archive every step you did. This was my first image. Then this was the prompt I wrote, make it very soft and rounded. And then that is what I got. No, you see, really good. I uploaded this image one more time because I always want to start with the same reference. Now I only wanted to have the sides to be vertical and not angled anymore. And they are. And you see the backrest pillows remained angled as they were. Then I thought to make the backrest to look more like soft seat and backrest pillows while maintaining the rest of the boxy frame of the couch. I got two extra pillows and the rest, yeah, looks also a little bit pillowish, but not really the way how I wanted it. So I uploaded this image one more time again because I always want to make sure I start with the same source image and then I reroute the prompt a little bit. So very rounded and soft seat and backrest pillows, which was a little bit different than seat and backrest pillows. Here now I added more adjectives to it. I also got two pillows left and right, but you see the backrest pillow changed. Unfortunately, not the seat. You can also work with inspirational images. No? So when you upload images, you're not limited to only one image. You can upload two. And here I asked it to create a style variation of this yellow couch, boring softness in fluid forms, being inspired by water drops. And I also told it, do not change the material, only change the form of the couch to feel like it's fluid. If you don't say don't change the material, what could happen is that you will get a blue couch that looks like water. But you see, that's nice and fluid. We have some interesting drops. We can remove those, but for example, it's quite nice how elements are fused together. Then I thought about what happens if I ask it to be melting. Now it's a very short prompt, not very detailed. Looks more like a little bit of easy cheese just spilled over it, not necessarily what I wanted. So in this case, maybe the prompt was too short. And the more detailed you are, no? The more results you can get out. So here in this case, I ask it, this means all boxy shapes have to look way softer, like they are. They should be inflated, like a fabric balloon that got inflated. And puff, there is the blown up couch, like it is inflated. Pretty awesome. And you can also use any type of inspiration, not just a structure. Here I use architecture. So the Guggenheim Museum, and you know, that has very dominant horizontal stripes. And look what I got. Horizontal noodles. No? Pretty awesome how this works. So to do this, all you need to do is you just go to add a file, go to upload images. There's, for example, the start image. Perfect. Then you can write the prompt. For example, create me a new interpretation of this yellow couch that is extremely soft and rounded. Hit enter and then it will work. A little bit lying. It's not just taking a sec, but it only takes a few seconds. A little bit longer. This is actually unusually long. Ah, there it comes. There, look at that. Well, I said extremely soft. Adjectives are very, very powerful. You in the chat, what is kind of cool, if you don't like the design, you click on redo and then it creates a new variation. If you like it, you can go to download it. If you want to adjust the prompt, you could go ahead and just change the prompt, click update, but then you lose the previous result and it will create a new image for it. I also noticed that sometimes if the changes are very complex, it can take longer. If the adjustments are rather simple, then it is a little bit quicker to calculate. And there we are. Oh, this is actually really nice. I'm going to download that one. Beautiful. To bring this to an end, I would like to talk about the importance of image format and also the order of images being selected. So you see here, I have as the first image the couch and then the Guggenheim reference image. And here is that prompt, inspired by the architecture of the Guggenheim Museum. Create a new variation of this couch. And there it is. Then I first uploaded the reference image, then the couch, same prompt, and I got this. You can see actually one would assume, hey, it's always, now we're talking about the couch. So why do we get two different couches? And if I scroll further up, I noticed here you also see I get exactly very similar designs. So this has to do with the order, first image and second image. And this can be really very confusing when you want a person to sit on it. So I uploaded the couch first, then I uploaded the man, and you can see this image changed really quite a lot. Now when I go to upload, go to him, there you see this is a portrait photo, but my uh, couch image is actually square. And currently, in the way how Gemini works, if you then upload the man first with this portrait format and then the couch, then actually you get a square image back. But also the view changes. I could go ahead and say, do not change the perspective, for example, and do an update and then see what it will auto generate. So essentially that means, so the first image is applied to the second image. AKA that means here also with the references, kind of like the order. Well, we still each time get a new couch because that's also what we are asking for. But you see we get different designs. And if you want to have a very easy way of solving which image do I upload first, well, one easy way is, you see, this is the rectangle, and then I cropped it and made this a square, which means if we take this image and expand the canvas to be a square, then it's going to be much, much easier. So you don't have to worry about which one do I upload the first. But look at here. No? Here I said do not change the perspective, and it did what I wanted because this looks pretty much like this couch. Okay, that's it.